Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Chicago Bears. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Play action. Now Williams. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
It's now second and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw again. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Giving a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Roma Dunze, 26 yards. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The football, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Now it's second and 10.
Jaguars 21-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Pass caught right side by Loveland. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
Second down and 6 now.
Second and 6.
Silver.
They go play action now. Lawrence. It got his man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
A 49-yard gain on the play.
The quick throw complete to Washington. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Lawrence. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's Lawrence to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off on the shot right. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. On 3rd and 1.
Ready, sir.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 9 yards that time.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's Williams. And that is caught. touchdown. As these guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. We could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught by Myers. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jacoby Myers, 75 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bears offense and running back DeAndre Swift headed back onto the field. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Williams. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Now Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Lawrence will throw. Open man is Myers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And the Jaguars, 1st down.
Let's go.
Etienne up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Red on red.
Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And this one is right through. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The Bears now ready to take over again. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get through.
DJ Moore with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Now the point after try for Santos. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Now Lawrence. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Andrew Billings coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Lawrence hit him, the ball is free. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game, start of the 3rd quarter. But you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes...
And he coughed it up. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or...
That is caught by a diving Thomas. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
At the Bears' 49-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Jaguars, first down. A 4-yard pickup
On the counter, ETN. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Well, it's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Washington's got it. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hey, let's go.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Hey, change attack.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jaguars are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 18.
Toss left side for ETN. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Red on red.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Thomas brings it in. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good. For Jaguars.
Right, let's go.
First and 10 at the 15.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is 2nd and 8.
Hey, Lion. Soga, hot.
Now Lawrence. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Silver.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had him defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
21 yards. And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
What is up?
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
First and 10 at the 42.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
4 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
What is up?
Play action. Now Williams. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Jordan Smythe. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent, you get 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift from 13 yards out. And the Bears have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20. In motion left goes Myers. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 12 brings up second down. At the 29.
Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve. They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. On is Santos for the Bears field goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to try back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Pressure, and he's taken down. A big sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
It's 2nd down.
On play action, Lawrence. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by the shot right. And the Bears are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but it's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards. Continuing to keep their foot on the gas, and it looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long when they throw the football. They're picking up nice chunks of real estate, significant yardage on just about every throw that they make. And there's another one there, and they continue to have that fun that you just talked about.
That's another Bears first down.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monangai. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there. He's got a Bears touchdown. Kyle Monangai taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He was waving to him like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here. We'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A final shot now for Lawrence. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Javon Dexter In there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation.